Welcome back to the 0 to 60 at Centre Pod. Well, it had to happen at some point. I've been convinced that I should go in this car up the drag strip at Centre Pod. Bit nervous. What are we in?
Well, this is a Dax Rush built by DJ Sports Cars. It runs a bike engine, a Hayabusa 1300cc turbocharged, about 370 horsepower. So you should enjoy this, I think. So I think we shall get your hat.
My hat. Thank you. Mum, I love you. You're going to show me what it can really do.
Well, let's hope so.
Fantastic! I can't stop grinning. How long have you been racing for?
A few years. I've taken a couple of years out, so we hope to start up again with DJ Sports Cars, actually racing the Rush again.
Do you need a new driver?
Well, there's always an opening. So, yeah, it's
fantastic. I think we should go again. I think I should get one. I want to buy one. The helmet fits and everything, and I fit in the seat.
It suits you.
It suits me. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Now there are lots of cars here with names that you may have heard of, but this one means absolutely nothing to me. Never heard of it. Jeremy, what is your company called?
Well, my company is called Silver Auto Kits, and we've been manufacturing little kit cars to go sports car racing for nearly 20 years now. And this is the Silver Striker, which has been our sort of, what's the word?
Brainchild, your first baby?
Yeah, something like that. And it's been very successful on the, in particular, 750 Motor Club's Kit Car Challenge. And we've won that challenge 9 years on the trot, so
wow.
It's been hugely successful. I would say that we don't sell lots of kits, but what we do sell works really well on the track, and that's what we're good at.
So how come you keep winning then? Is there something special about your formula?
I've never really figured that one out. But
you just know what you're doing.
I sat down, when I designed the car, I sat down and drew up what I felt was right for the job, and it was, and we've hardly changed it in. This particular model's been going for 15 years, and we've only changed it in a few detailed ways, and it just keeps winning.
So apart from obviously the look of the car, what else is different about it?
Well, the main difference between this one and this one is that I put the engine in the back of the car, a bit like the Lotus Elise. It's a transverse mid-engined car with a, well, this particular car's got a Ford Zetec engine in.
Right.
So that's the principal difference, whereas the other car is like the Caterham, it's front engine, rear drive. And the package, once again, I sat down at the drawing board and I tried to do what I felt was a really good chassis, really good suspension, using the transverse layout actually from an XR2 Ford, which was very cheap and readily available components. And it looks great. It goes well, but we haven't sold as many because that
one is just
that's
well known as being good. So when it comes to speed, because that's what we're interested in,
yes.
What's the 0 to 60 on that one?
Well, we've got cars that run data logging dashes, and in the Kit Car Challenge, they're probably about 160 horsepower. They weigh about 480 kilos, and they will hit 60 in 3.8 seconds. And that's taken off the data logging dash.
Okay, so if I was going to buy one, I'd just go for this, because you said this is like
that's maybe the problem.
How much would it cost me?
Well, we sell it as as a
To me,
kit,
this is, we're talking.
you want a complete car or you want a kit? You're going to build the kit yourself?
No, get a complete car.
You want a complete
yeah.
car. You're probably talking a car like this, which runs a Ford Zetec engine, a 5-speed straight-cut gearbox, ready for the challenge. You're probably talking about between 12 and 14,000 pounds. It depends.
Is that all?
Don't say that.
Snip in the ocean. But when you're talking about the performance of the car, though,
Yes.
it doesn't sound like much money. Really.
Well, that's why people come to the kit car companies.
That's why they come
Because
to
they get
you.
massive performance for not a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that's the story. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to start saving my pennies. Black myself, get another trip up the street. So, Chris, what do you think was going through your mind at the moment as you plan for this next run?
Well, the main thing is to get a clean start. And basically on this car we've got a system where we can line lock the brakes. So what I'll do is I'll come to a stop in a moment and we'll actually lock the brakes, and I've got a little handbrake here on my right hand side which I'll hold the brakes on with, and we'll then feel for the clutch biting, and once the clutch is loaded up sufficiently we'll then let it drop and we should get a clean getaway.
Let's go for it then.
Use about 4,500 revs, 5,000 revs out and then go. Okay, this should take about 3.5 seconds.
That was absolutely brilliant. How fast do you think we were going?
Well, you get up to about 120 mile an hour on that bit.
Fantastic. This
But
is
that-
great.
Yeah, this isn't just what it will do though. It will do donuts.
Do donuts?
Yeah. Do you want jam on them?
Come on then.
It's too grippy here.
Coming up behind me is one of the most beautiful cars here today. It's Gary in his Dax Giro. Let's have a quick chat. Gary, tell me how you've done in your runs today.
Unfortunately for this sort of event, this car's not really ideal. It's much bigger and heavier than all these 7 type cars. I think we've done very well for our class, but I would have liked to have seen it a lot quicker.
And why doesn't it go as quick? I presume it's heavier than
Yeah,
the little Westfields.
we're looking at 1.25 tons of car here, compared to half a ton with
Right.
most of the others.
Yeah.
And although we have 420 horsepower, it's just very hard to get it moving, get it off the line quick. It will spin the wheels a lot, and it'll, or it'll pitch down quite often and just bog in. The engine will just sort of die if you don't give it enough.
Well, although you got over 4 seconds, didn't you, compared
Yeah.
to the other guys that
Yeah.
are getting in their 3s.
Yeah.
And we understand one of them's broken the world record as well.
Yeah.
Today. I think that was down to us because we managed to get the tyres hot when we were So thanks to us, he managed to get a good time. But we don't care because this car's gorgeous.
No, and I feel that way myself. Really, yeah, it's good enough.
We love this car. We don't care. Aha! Now I know what you're thinking. I've won. But you're wrong. I haven't won. But I know a man who has. Via Keith Armpits to policeman. Hello.
Thank you.
So you've won.
I did. I won in the end. It was
Let's see.
hard, but we won.
Let's see your trophy.
There you go. Well worth winning. Sports car, fastest not to 60 shootout, 2001.
So what was your time then?
3.11 seconds.
Which is a new record, is it not?
It is a new world record. The McLaren F1 sports car had it before, and the £659,000. Ours is 29,950.
Yay!
Yes, a result.
And it was to do with the fact that your tyres were nice and hot, wasn't it?
It was, because we were doing donuts with you.
Yay!
If you want to go fast, get with this girl.
Well, we've had a lovely day here at Santa Pod. Everyone's gone home, the drag strip's empty as you can see. I think some people are quite happy because they've broken a few world records thanks to us and our practicing the donuts. Now, all that's left for me to do is to put my own time in. So are you ready? Get set, go! Wait! Change my mind!